Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about subtracting integers. This is the foldable that should be in your ISN. When you open it up, it should say to subtract integers. We have two different methods that we will be learning about. The first one is add the opposite. Bear with me, I'm still getting used to writing with a mouse. Okay, so what add the opposite means is if we look at example 1 down here, we're going to take our subtraction because we are working with subtracting integers. All of these problems should be our subtraction problems. We're going to take that subtraction sign and change it to an addition sign or add. So add. The opposite is talking about the second number over here. So -8, the opposite of -8 is a +8. So +5 plus a +8 gives you a +13. Just a regular old math problem addition that we've been doing since we were in elementary school, right? +5 plus +8 gives you +13. Let's do another example with add the opposite. So add, we're going to look at this subtraction sign. Okay, change that to an addition. Opposite, so we're looking at this 5 over here. It's a +5, so we're going to change that to a -5. Let me rewrite that so you can see it better. That's a -12. Because of this negative right here, we're going to transfer that, plus a -5. So we're going to put that in parentheses so we can see that negative sign clearly right over there. Okay, so -12 plus -5. Because both of these signs in front of your numbers are the same, they both have a negative sign in front of them. All you're going to do is add the two. 12 plus 5 gives you 17. And keep the sign negative in front of your answer. Because they're both negative, we keep it negative. Just like that, because these were both positive numbers, 5 and 8 were both positive, we kept this number a positive. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, so the second method is keep. I forgot an E in there. Let's erase that real quick and add that in. K-E-E-P. Keep change. Can anyone guess the last one? Keep change change. I hope you guys can read these letters. Okay, so keep change change. What that means is you're going to look at the number, the first number over here. We're on example 2 now. Keep the same. 4, we're not going to do anything to it. Change the operation, so that's going to be an addition. And change the last number. So +7 turns into a -7. So again, we're going to rewrite this 4 plus -7. There we go. Now, if we look at these two numbers, 4 is a positive number and 7 is a negative number. Because the signs are different in front of the two numbers, it gets a bit trickier. What we have to do is we have to take the bigger number and subtract the smaller number from it. So 7 minus 4 gives us 3. And how you determine whether this number or answer is going to be a positive or negative number is by looking at the sign in front of our bigger number. So between 4 and 7, 7 is the bigger number and 7 is a negative. So this answer is also going to be negative. Make sense? Right? So 4 plus -7 gives you a -3. Let's do another example. Keep, change, change. We'll do B, 15 minus 19. So keep 15 the same, change the subtraction sign to an addition sign, and then change this last number again. So 19 is a positive, so we're going to change that to a negative. I'll rewrite that for you. I don't know if the rewriting is actually any better or not. So negative 19 right over here. So again, we have a positive 15 and a negative 19. So just like we did up here, we're going to take the bigger number, subtract the smaller number from it. 19 minus 15 gives us 4. And then we look at the bigger number, 19. That's a negative, so our answer is going to be negative. So 15 plus negative 19 gives you negative 4. Okay? Let's look at example 3. Let's use add the opposite again, just to review it. 5 minus 4. So add, so turn that subtraction to an addition. The opposite of positive 4 is a negative 4. So 5 plus negative 4, again, just like these two examples, we have a positive and a negative, so we're going to take the bigger number, subtract the smaller number from it. We end with a 1. 5 minus 4 is a 1. Now we're going to look at the signs. 5 is a positive, 4 is a negative. However, 5 is the bigger number, so we go with the sign in front of the bigger number, which is positive. There's nothing in front of it, so we don't have to put anything in front of the 1, because we know if there's no sign, that number is a positive. Okay, so 5 minus 4 equals 1. Okay, 12 minus 10. Let's do keep, change, change. Keep 12 the same, change that subtraction sign to an addition sign, change 10 to a negative 10. Again, 12 plus negative 10 gives you a 2. 12 is the bigger number, which is the positive number, so that's going to be a positive 2. Okay, so we've done 6 problems. You have 9 more to go. Good luck.